Here's what hustle players are all about. You got 3 Phoenix players around Caitlin Clark, and
she was involved in on the offensive end, created a lot of conversation over the past week.
I'm sick of watching Caitlin getting attacked. If the league doesn't step up and protect her, things are going to get ugly real fast.
You want to know why this story has completely taken over the sports world? Because the biggest voices in basketball are finally speaking out. It all happened on June 24th, 2026, when the Indiana Fever faced the Phoenix Mercury. Early in the second quarter, one shocking moment brought the entire basketball world to a standstill. NBA fans, WNBA fans, analysts, coaches, and former players all reacted the same way, with total disbelief and outrage.
Now, what I would love Caitlin to do is get up one time and then just slap the out of her.
As Caitlin Clark lay defenseless on the floor, Alyssa Thomas drove her forearm and fist directly into Clark's throat after the
boom, look at her put her knee into Caitlin Clark's groin.
Play had already ended. The ball was gone, the whistle should have blown, but the contact continued. It was a moment that immediately ignited controversy.
Steph Curry.
If the league doesn't step up and protect her, things are going to get ugly real fast.
Across the basketball world. The play was already over. The ball had moved away, yet what happened next sent shockwaves through the league. Fans exploded with frustration, analysts demanded accountability, and even NBA superstar Steph Curry couldn't stay silent. The reaction became one of the biggest controversies the WNBA has faced in years, with many believing the league had failed to protect its biggest star. When the greatest shooter basketball has ever seen speaks, people listen. Steph Curry knows exactly what it's like to be the player every defense targets. Caitlin Clark has studied his game for years, trained with his longtime skills coach Brandon Payne, and modeled parts of her game after his. Curry
Watch this. Look at that. Look at her. Put her fist and her forearm into Caitlin Clark's neck.
Understands what it feels like to be grabbed, bumped, held, and fouled every night simply because opponents have no other way to slow you down. That's why his comments carried so much weight. If you're enjoying this coverage, make sure to subscribe because we're following every major update until this story reaches its conclusion. Steph Curry's message was simple, direct, and exactly what millions of fans were already thinking. He said he wanted Clark to stand up and handle it herself, a statement that instantly sparked debate across the basketball community. But his opinion wasn't based on headlines, it came from personal experience. Before the 2026 season even began, Clark revealed she had been working closely with Curry's personal trainer, Brandon Payne, to elevate every part of her game.
Clark, sidestep 3, fading, hits!
She admired Steph's style, wanted to challenge herself, and looked for new ways.
Look at all the contact between Clark and LeCon.
And Clark hits a deep 3!
To improve. This wasn't just a casual connection between two superstars. It was built.
Caitlin Clark looked like she was kind of doing this, like Alyssa Thomas tried to step on her.
On mutual respect and a shared understanding of what it means to carry an entire league on your shoulders. Both know what it's like to be the player every opponent builds their game plan around, and both understand the physical punishment that comes with being the biggest star every time they step onto the court.